Hello, welcome back to the Valiant Unicorn YouTube channel, where we promote self-love, creativity, and you guys. So today I got a recipe from this cookbook that one of you guys sent me, the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. Found the recipe that you recommended, one of them, a French onion soup, and I've got most of my ingredients here. I'm going to start chopping the onions, and this one's a simple recipe, so I'm going to add a few things to it just because I like to have some meat. And if I start crying, it's because I'm cutting 4 onions, is what this recipe calls for. And down in the comments, I will leave, or no, not, down in this description, I will leave all the recipe, the original recipe, but I actually am going to doctor mine up a bit. I'm not going to do exactly what it tells me to do because I want to add a few things. I'll go for, I didn't want to go to the store to get anything else either, so I kind of just, when I cook, I kind of just look in my fridge and pantry and try to use what I have. And sometimes that makes the dish deviate from the recipe. But I'll leave the original recipe and you can follow along and watch along as I add whatever else I'm going to add. I really appreciate you guys watching my channel. And I've almost got my hours up. And that's because of you guys watching. So thank you. French onion soup. This soup is like, it doesn't ask for many things, so that's why I'm adding extra. But it's definitely a good soup if you're on a budget. First ingredient is 4 medium onions. I'm using 3 large onions. The thing I'm going to add is I have some leftover stew meat, because earlier I tried the beef stew out of this cookbook and it was really good, and I have some leftover meat from Costco, and I'm going to also add bacon because why not? So I'm going to use this bacon fat to fry up my meat. Add some salt and pepper to that. Oh, that might be a lot. We'll see. Sorry if you can hear my fan going. I'm just trying to get all this air out of here. Sorry, Leo. That's probably seared enough. Always get grease everywhere when I do this. Bacon fat. Now for the onions, I'll take half a cube of butter and all the onions. Let's see what this recipe says. 4 medium onions, half a stick of butter, a baguette. I'm actually not going to use a baguette. I got, in my pantry, I got the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits from Costco, and I'm just going to use those up. Because like I said, when I cook, I look what I have, use what I have first. And sometimes that makes it not exactly French onion soup. But I don't care. You can go get a baguette from the store if you're going to do the exact recipe. I got some Parmesan. It calls for Parmesan, fresh ground pepper. I put that in with the meat, and it's 1/4 tablespoon of sugar. I've also done that with the meat already. And then I'm going to use some flour and a little bit more butter is what I'm going to do. And then 6 cups of beef stock. So yeah, that doesn't look too hard. This is pretty easy recipe here. But I gotta brown those onions. Or what is it called? Caramelize. You gotta caramelize those onions. That's what it's called. Whew! It's getting in my face. I'm also going to add some chopped bacon, some thyme, and I'm not going to waste my time by pulling them off the stem. I'm just going to throw the whole thing in like this, and I'll pick these out later. I need like a whole ventilation system if I was going to get any hotter in this kitchen. Oh, I got some chopped garlic. It doesn't call for garlic either, but I love garlic. I'll just put like 2 cloves in it and carefully measure. Yeah, I eyeball a lot of things. So you could have done this all in one pan. I just did it 2 pans because I'm going to be in here washing dishes, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to put this here though because I'm not quite ready. I realized I forgot stuff. I just realized I needed to do the flour as a roux. You could have done this all in one pan, but I had to make things difficult because I'm going to wash dishes, I guess. Melt some butter for the roux. And a roux is just butter and flour. It's a thickening agent for your soups. And it's equal parts butter and equal parts roux. I mean equal parts butter and equal parts flour. And you want to do that. You could do this with the onions too. And I'll just cook that for a little bit. Mix that up and cook that. It smells like brown butter. Put my onions in there. And you're supposed to slowly pour in the liquid with the roux as I slowly fill it all the way up. I put about 1/3 of it in at a time. All right, that should be pretty much done. We just got to let it cook for 30 minutes. So I will let this cook for 30 minutes and we'll see you guys after that. All right, it's been a half hour now, so this should be done. All righty. No one else is here, so I'm only going to prepare one dish and then show it to you guys. And then have leftovers for later. A good chunk of that meat. I'm going to pull out some of those thyme leaves. Oh, that looks good. Now I'm going to put some Parmesan on top of this. Oh, and for those biscuits those Red Lobster biscuits, I always do the double. I always double the cheese because I love cheese. So I got one of those biscuits from Red Lobster. I'll put that right on top. Cover more Parmesan on top of that. A decent amount, why not? Cheese is great. Now I'm gonna broil that for a little bit in the oven. And I'll come back and show you guys. Let's see, I did not turn that on. Broil low. Let's do, I need more cheese. Looks so good. Let me just get a spoon here and break that up. Ooh, you can see the bacon chunks in there. That's a hot. Good way to burn your mouth so you can't taste for 2 weeks. Okay, this is gonna be hot. Might wanna blow on that. It smells so good. So the only things I really added to this was bacon, stew meat, thyme, and some cheddar. I used one of these Red Lobster cheddar rolls instead of a baguette. It's gotta be cooled down by now, right? Oh, it's still so, it smells so good. Oh my God, that's good. Cheese for the win. Jesus Christ, that's good. And thanks for watching, guys. I'm excited to try even more recipes from it. But bye-bye, guys.
Oh, it looks so good.